So, what is cognitive psychology and neuroscience? Cognitive psychology is the study of the human brain, the anatomy, the structure, the neocortex, prefrontal cortex, how it's divided, and all the different types of lobes. But yet, the lobe is actually associated with spatial learning, and spatial visualization, and spatial perception, and spatial intelligence. Then you have the occipital cortex that's associated with what you visualize and you have on your brain, what you're able to visualize and what you're thinking and how you're processing information. Cognitive psychology is a very interesting field. It's fascinating. You're able to understand how personality develops, how intelligence, memory, the intelligence quotient, how actually the environment is associated with how you think, how you perceive things. Actually, we have wave patterns that affect the way we think, our mental growth, our development, our IQ, our intelligence quotient. It all correlates to the way we're thinking. We done a lot of we done statistical studies, analysis, t-distribution, regressions. We done coefficients to see, and we have measured all different type of intelligence associated with linguistic, mathematics, spatial, kinesthetic. Um, Cognitive psychology is really a marvelous field. You get to learn how the brain thinks, how your body mechanism is, what is ADHD, what is ADHD, what is depression, schizophrenia, how we're able to associate all that with the learning and make improvements in the areas of cognitive psychology and neuroscience. Um, Another interesting study is the way we're able to perceive things. It's been proved that perception influences knowledge, basically, how we are able to perceive things, intelligence, grade, and why matter. Um, Perception is influenced by wave patterns. Every place and every setting and every situation we go to is affected by wave patterns. Those type of wave patterns are calculated into hertz, and what does that to the brain? It activates your brain to think according to the setting and environmental. But if you're in a highly intellectual and academic or with highly intelligent people with a high IQ, intelligence quotient, your intelligence and gray matter increases. They done PET scans, EEG that actually proves the effectiveness of that method. Cognitive psychology is an interesting field. We study the human brain. We study what learning is, what memory is, the parts of the brain that associate to mathematics, the parts of the brain that associated to linguistics, the anatomy, the structure, what are dendrites, the different neurotransmitters, the chemicals, the GABA, what type of foods are good for memory. It's a really fascinating field. You're able to grow and learn and develop not only your cognitive abilities but your persona, your personality. How I learn is based through research. I like to read. I love reading. My memory is very photographic, so I'm able to absorb everything that I'm reading via writing or via reading or via calculating math analysis. It is right now we're doing a study actually what is attention deficit, what is depression, schizophrenia, absonia, stress, all that, all those different type of mentals and syndromes affect your memory and intelligence. What the aim to study cognitive psychology and neuroscience is to be able to understand how the human brain works, the anatomy, the limbic system, the your mechanism, the cell bodies, the neurons, how it all correlates and is and it all correlates with each other. Um, how we're able to think, how we're able to perceive. It all correlates with it all correlates with different parts. Your metabolism, your limbic system, the anatomy of the human brain, it all correlates all together. Um, I think the more we study and challenge ourselves intellectually, the less we decrease on gray matter too. They done analysis, math analysis that shows uh, how people after they retire, their IQ goes down based on the unchallenged or inability to continue learning, or just having routine patterns, routine jobs. I'm gonna keep posting research that I'm doing um, through my PhD on cognitive psychology and neuroscience. Um, I took a quantitative qualitative method, that's pure mathematics, methodologies and statistics, and now I'm studying actually the human brain, the anatomy of the human brain, and how it's formed and how we're able to understand memory, learning, and intelligence. It is all it's all patterns, and yes, intelligence is genetics, as our cognitive abilities are determined by what our parents' intelligence or IQ is. Um, it's an interesting field to be able to see how the brain works and how we're able to improve and create new methods and help our intelligence quotient increase. Nydia.